Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing actual first loads for this rifle that are actual hand loads using StaBall powder and 290 grain bullets. Target is set up at about 110 yards, so we're going to get to shooting in a moment. But I heard some sad news today, and I kind of wish that you all would pray for the repose of the soul of a great American, Mr. Toby Keith. And I'm sure that once he gets to heaven, what he'll hear is, let's raise our glasses to those who oppose evil forces, whiskey for my men, and beer for my horses. Amen. Let's get to shooting. Okay, this is my Bear Creek arsenal. Chambered in .243 Winchester, 24-inch barrel. I encourage you to go back to the last couple of videos where I go pretty much in depth on this rifle to get caught up. But I will be shooting today Nosler, 90 grain Nosler ballistic tips and 90 grain Hornady ELDx's. I'll be using StaBall powder. Now if you look over here, I'll put it up on the screen here, that StaBall powder, according to Hodgson's website, it produces the highest feet per second that I'm after. As you all know, I'm a real big fan of speed for smaller cartridges. All right, I'm only going to show you the first three and the last three shots to save some time, but no matter what, at the end of the video, we'll go over the target completely. So hang on, folks, and we'll see you in a moment. Okay. First three up will be the 90 grain Nosler ballistic tip using StaBall 6.5 powder. Be the target on the left. Okay, that first shot was a cold, clean bore, and that's what I needed to know, because when you're hunting, they generally go out with a cold, clean bore. Okay, so let's go check a look at those first three, and let's move on. I'll bring you in for the last three. Okay, this is the max listed load for StaBall 6.5. We're too hot, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot these anyway, because I'm not showing it very much in the way of pressure signs, but I got clear up to 32.46, and I did have one oddball out that was clear down to 31.18, so it skewed my average and increased the extreme spread to 128, so that's not good, and I don't really know the reason why. But let's go ahead and shoot these last three, be the lower right target. I don't think the gun will blow up, but that's yet to be seen. All right, here we go. It looks to be about a 1-inch target, and that last shot was 32.41. So the average 32.38. The standard deviation of 39, still way too high. Extreme spread 79. Okay, so let's go ahead and reset that target, and let's get to the Hornady ELDx 90 grains. Same powder, same charges. All right, let's get going. Okay, so far with this powder, those 90 grain Noslers are not working out. They're okay, you know, 1 inch. The first three was okay, but you know, compared to what the 95s that shot really good in the last video, yeah, it's so-so. So here's the 90 grain ELDx's, same powder charges. I'm just going to show you the first three and the last three. So here's the first three. Here we go. Chronograph set. It'll be the upper target on the left. .3159, that's more like it. .3113. About a 1-inch group, 3129, but at least that's more in line with what I'm looking for. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at the last three when I come back. Okay, so far, not too stellar. I'm getting the speed that I want, but I'm not getting a real good standard deviation extreme spread. Now, I'm going to take a guess as to why. I don't think it has anything to do with the powder or the bullets. I think it has to do with my inconsistent crimping of these bullets. This 243 action is very, very violent, and you can have bullet setback if you don't have the proper neck tension. Well, I went ahead and did a light crimp on all of these, but my crimp may not have been consistent from case to case. Now, normally when I reload, when I do the bullet seating, I can pretty much tell from the bullet seating by the amount of tension for seating that bullet, whether it goes in real loose or kind of goes in a little bit more difficult. But with this crimp being inconsistent, I think that's the reason I have as much as 100 feet per second or more swings on the same load. Now, the brass is just fine, and the primers are just fine. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're okay there. We're not tremendously overpressured. You know, velocity is there, accuracy is not. So let's go ahead and do these last three and hope for the best. Again, I really do believe it's the inconsistent crimping. All right, so lower target just below the one I just shot. Take my time, hope for a good. All right, that's about 3/4 of an inch, and that's the best of the day. All right, so let's wrap this up, analyze the target back at the barn. See you soon. Boy, a target and a chronograph can sure tell you what's going on as far as your load combination, your rifle and your ammo, whether or not it's working or not. In this particular case, not at all. Over here, 90 grain Nosler ballistic tip, StaBall 6.5 powder. Now, the speed was good, but look at the inconsistencies from shot to shot just by going up a half a grain. The first one was pretty good, 3/4, you know, ½ inch or maybe a little more than that. But then I had a big old flyer over here, and then I've had some vertical stringing over here. So this combination did not work, especially if you have an SD of 79, 66, and 35 respectively. That's a no-go. But without a chronograph, how are you going to be able to tell that? Okay, over here was the 90 grain Hornady ELDx. Speed again was good, 3123, 3207, 3242. But look at the inconsistency of the shot pattern again. Boy, did it really fly over here. And then that's an okay group there, probably 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch. All right, so without a chronograph, you could blame a lot of cotton picking things, but the chronograph never lies, and it tells you that this powder and bullet combination and my rifle is not a good one. Okay, folks, well, I hope you enjoyed this series on the 243 of my Bear Creek Arsenal. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you will. I like talking to people. But no matter what, God bless you all. See you next time. Goodbye.